This is a defining moment for Cleveland.
Pretty emotional time for the city. They've never felt anything like this before.
It's great to see my city getting back on the map.
We are probably the most determined city in the nation right now.
What will I remember about today in this city that takes every punch unflinching on our chins?
I knew that his heart and his home was here.
This city of redemption, where we always welcome our sons home. Today is for you to remember.
Do or die for the Cavaliers here tonight in front of 20,500 plus.
Yes, the final!
Curry throws it away, picked up by LeBron James. Curry and Thompson can catch it. LeBron is ahead of steam, lays it up, and lays it in.
Yes! Woo!
Curry for a three, and that's good.
Oh.
LeBron James is at the left point. Angles to the basket, scores. LeBron got around Curry.
This city, where every stand is a last stand.
Sends it back to Iguodala for a three on the way. Good.
Dang!
Skip to Klay Thompson for a corner three that's good. 97. J.R. Smith with 6 seconds left and loads a long three that's no good.
Oh, man! Oh!
No good. Curry rebounds, and he will run out the clock. And the Golden State.
This city can always say it left it all on the floor.
For them to lose, it's really heartbreaking.
The good hero and the loser is still disappointing, man. And it's just like, there's more battle scars for a Cleveland fan, man.
One day you will learn what we've always known. Cleveland is the city filled with champions, and tomorrow we get back to work.
Just a short drive from Northeast Ohio. Nestled in the rolling hills and abundant scenery of the Hocking Hills lies one of the most sought-after Airbnbs in Ohio.
It's made out of 3 shipping containers.
An Airbnb constantly booked.
So they're coming from all over. New York, Florida, Illinois, Tennessee, and it's booked. There's 1 day available this year, and most weekends next year are all booked. So you've got 2 shipping containers that are side by side but offset by 7 feet. So it gives you enough room to kind of put a room on each corner, a kitchen on one end, a bedroom on the other. And then you've got a shipping container across the top. So it's right around 900 square feet, 3 full bedrooms, 2 full bathrooms.
Seth and Emily Britt of Columbus built the box hop themselves.
Working at FedEx, going to school at Ohio State and loading shipping containers with packages.
For years, Seth dreamed of building a house made entirely of shipping containers.
It's designed to be on the ocean. Takes salt water over 40 years. You can stack them 8 high if you stack them right on top of each other. So they're strong, they're sturdy, they're designed to last a long time.
At $2,000 per container, Seth says it's affordable, flood-proof, and fireproof.
Growing up in houses, with siding or anything else, it doesn't seem to last as long. So I think it made it unique and something that we both wanted to try out.
We love Hocking Hills. We've come here growing up. But everything tends to be the log cabin feel down here. So we were like, what is something unique and edgy and a little bit more modern?
The interior was completely Emily's aesthetic.
My favorite part of the design was going to be opening up this space here. It brings the 2 shipping containers together and really opens it up so it doesn't feel so small. And that was huge for me because I didn't want it to look tight and skinny like a house trailer. I wanted it to be open and big so people could entertain and mingle in the center.
Making it a very popular place to take pictures for social media.
Blown away by the amount of attention that it's received and then continued to receive.
Building the cabin took 7 months of blood, sweat, and tears. Oh, and try adding 3 small children to the mix.
Yeah, there's absolutely no way we could have done this without the help of our parents, family, friends, prayer.
Yeah, I agree.
A truly unique getaway that sits on 18 acres of woods.
It's been really fun to see and keep encouraging us to keep creating and going forward with more.
In Hocking Hills, Melissa Reed, Fox 8 News.
Amid a flurry of letters and packages, mail delivery doesn't stop on Christmas Eve. And in Shelby, it's a special delivery every year. This is mail carrier Jacob Harper's fourth Christmas Eve.
Merry Christmas!
Dressing as the big man himself.
So I'm sure you get some interesting looks.
That's for sure.
Hi, Santa Claus!
He's only 25 years old, but a convincing jolly old elf.
Oh, I love it! I love it!
A holiday hit on the streets of Shelby.
He says Santa Claus bringing all the good mail. Love it. I'm telling you, makes you feel like a little kid again.
I actually wouldn't recognize him if I didn't know who he was.
This Santa visits more than 600 customers, inspired, he says, by his love for Christmas.
I actually had a friend of mine suggest it to me, and because I was Santa Claus at Halloween, he's like, you should deliver mail like this. You already act like Santa. You're delivering all the presents, technically.
He also makes sure all those letters addressed to Santa at the North Pole get a response.
That's what Christmas is all about, is just making the kids happy and kind of creating that magic for them.
Just makes the day. He's awesome.
A welcome visitor at the Herman household, where he delivers cookies and poses for pictures.
Magical. I think it's pretty cool because we get to see him early.
An annual favorite.
December at the post office it's rough, but I get to see all the cheer, and I get to do this, and this kind of takes my stress of the holidays away, you know, because I know I make a lot of people happy.
Delivering mail and Christmas cheer. In Shelby, Matt Wright, Fox 8 News.
What kind of kick is that? Rear kick. Go.
These students at All-American Karate in West Park are studying the ancient art of Kenpo. But do these karate kids know about the ancient technology of their ancestors?
It looks cool, but I don't know what it is.
We went out and found a pager, a roll of film, some computer discs, an old TV remote, or clicker as we called it, and a Sony cassette Walkman. How do you think these kids will react?
So what are we going to be interviewing about?
So I'm going to show you some old pieces of technology that probably your mom and dad and maybe even your grandma and grandpa used to use.
We started with the pager.
I feel like this is a GPS. There was, I don't know how they use this.
What if I told you it was called a pager?
What's that? Pager. Like hold pages, I guess. I don't know.
Who do you think would use something like that?
Like a person in the 1980s. I have no clue what this is.
Knowing only smartphones, these youngsters really didn't grasp the concept of a pager, but they did seem to appreciate the technology.
They're more updated, but I really do like the fact that they try to do something in the olden days like this.
So you give them credit for trying?
Mm-hmm.
Next up, a roll of film. The kind you often took to the photo mat, or your really hip friend who had their own darkroom in the basement.
Medicine? What is it? Is it like a wristband or something?
Film, I guess.
Yes, finally. But knowing what it was really didn't change their opinion on the technology.
You think using your phone is a better way?
Yeah.
What about computer discs? Those aren't too old, right? It's kind of like the discs they put in their game systems.
It looks like something that would be like from now because of the colors of it. I think it's like you put it in the camera and anything that's on it's like a hard drive.
Still no luck. Now onto an old standard, the clicker. Not what some people still call a remote, but the original clicker. This is from the 70s. And we really didn't expect the ninjas to know, but they figured it out pretty quick.
It looks like a walkie-talkie a little bit.
It's like a remote controller.
I think this one might turn on shows and this one turns the TV on.
Like what time period do you think that was used in?
The 90s.
Only 3 channels?
So sometimes they only have 3 channels.
Oh, like what? The news and funny movies and and National Geographic.
Then we pulled out the Sony Walkman portable cassette player, complete with headphones.
Oh my god, because I saw this in a movie that they had this, and then they put it in, and then they were listening to music.
Wait, are these like the headphones from the 80s?
Yes.
Oh gosh. Double corded. That's new.
It's when you just have to get the thing out of a big pocket. Let's go. Tick, tick, tick. Like that.
I mean, now we have fun, so no need.
This technology, the stuff that we use, would be useful now?
No.
Why not?
Because it looks old.
So they may not appreciate the technological advancements of previous decades.
Wow, how old are these?
This is like the weirdest thing I've ever done.
Japanese sword. Go.
But at least they're not sitting on the couch on a Saturday afternoon playing video games. A nice sign of hope for this next generation.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Todd Meany,
Wow, how old are these?
Fox 8 News.